It's my favorite thing about the holidays. Like, aside presents and lights and snow and all that shit, it's everyone posts the kid crying, screaming, like just in utter fear of Santa Claus, and I love it.
That kid, this picture is one of the best I've ever seen. He's crying. He's got the look of terror in his face, and his hands are reaching out like, please take me away from this thing.
This animal.
Santa is a scary dude.
They have a good Santa at the Walt Whitman Mall.
Yeah.
But the guy has no fucking personality whatsoever and could give a shit he was there. Yeah, he's one of those guys. I'm like, you know what?
Just clocking in.
This is a fucking moment for us, so could you play it up a little bit, asshole?
Help us out.
He just sat there, like, just staring, like,
It's so weird. Like, when you're growing up, you know, you hear from the time that you're like 3, don't talk to strangers, don't talk to strangers, don't talk to strangers. And then they sit you on a stranger's lap.
Right.
And then they make you tell them, like, what you want, and
I always thought that was the strangest thing. Like, I'm not supposed to talk, but you want me to, like, physically, like, put my ass on this guy's crotch?
Only once a year you can be
And I
molested.
think if you're a mall Santa Claus, I think you're a little creepy. I think you got to be a little creepy.
I don't think there's ever been a question about creepy mall Santas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching his hands the whole time. Because I would knock out a Santa Claus in a second.
Would you?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Clock a Santa right in his face?
Oh, hell yeah, I would. But he could give a shit. He could give a shit.
Do you know?
So maybe I'm ruining his business. Maybe you shouldn't go to the Santa Claus at the Walt Whitman Mall. That's why you never know when me and Ann or Jimmy are out and about. We could fuck up your whole business. Ryan, Nashville, what's going on?
Ryan.
Hey guys, I used to work in a group home for juvenile sex offenders, and one of the big fat kids. One of the big fat kids that was there. He before he got in there, he was a Santa Claus, a mall Santa Claus, and he had little kids on his lap for jolly. They caught him for that.
That's fantastic.
It's a bunch of lies.
Oh, were you ever a mall Santa, Uncle
Yes,
Paul?
I was.
Were you good?
Huh?
Were you good at it?
Yes, I was.
Now, do you still do it, or will you let go?
There was a misunderstanding.
Oh, a misunderstanding.
Little liar.
It's always a misunderstanding with Uncle Paul.
Telling his mother and father a bunch of lies in the police.
And the police.
I didn't do nothing wrong. Hey.
You just asked him what he wanted for Christmas, right?
Yes, so what do you want for Christmas?
Is that how you'd say it?
Sure.
It's a little creepy.
I'll say, why don't you leave a cookie for me?
Oh, is that it? Would you make deals with the children? Like you'll give them their present if maybe Santa
kiss the magic eel, and you get your Lincoln Logs.
I never heard Santa say "kiss the magic eel."
Kiss the Rudolph nose. Close your eyes. Give Rudolph's nose a kiss.
It's awful warm and Rudolph's happy. It's warm and wet.
Yeah, look at that. Let Rudolph spit on you. You get exactly what you want. Your Legos. You want your Legos?
And what happens to snitches on Christmas?
They get coal in the stocking. He said, if you go out and tell your mother and father these lies, you're going to get coal in your stocking.
Stocking?
But if not, you get all the gifts you want.
Oh, either coal in the stocking or a pink sock. One or the other.
Speaking of Santa Clauses, that's a couple days old, but we're a little behind. Here's a Santa Claus story for you.
Oh.
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus, but he better watch his mouth.
Best story of the day. A Macy's in San Francisco gave a longtime Santa the boot after a couple complained that he told them a risque joke. So here's the joke. John Toomey acknowledged making a crack about being so happy and jolly because he knows where all the naughty boys and girls live. But he says he has used this joke on adult visitors for...
You get fired for that?
Is that even a joke?
I don't even know what that was.
That stunk. Terrible.
Adult visitors for years.
Well, Santa wasn't out of work for long. He was hired by a local restaurant for a toy drive through Christmas Eve. He gets double his Macy's salary and all he can eat, and the freedom to tell any joke he wants.
Great.
He actually was at Macy's for 20 years.
20 years, and Macy's goes, yeah,
years.
One complaint and they fire him.
Yeah.
Loyal service.
Fucking assholes.
This world fucking sucks.
Fucking assholes.
A tiny percentage of this world fucking sucks, but for some reason they're able to get a lot done with their horse shit.
With their single complaint.
What was the joke even? I don't even get it.
I don't know. He knows where all the naughty boys and girls live.
He's so... Santa is so happy and jolly because he knows where all the naughty boys and girls live.
Which means he can go to their house and get blowjobs and fuck them.
Sure.
Because they're naughty.
They are.
Uncle Paul.
I don't.
You got to punish them when they're bad.
Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah. I thought Santa punished kids when they're bad by not coming around, not giving them what they want, and, of course, the coal in the
You know what
stocking.
my favorite joke is? It's great to be Santa because you can't see when there's blood on the front of the suit.
Because it's red.
Yay.
Then you can come on the white parts and no one's the wiser.
That's what I'm trying to say, Danny. Me and your father had an argument about that when you was young because you had like a little rump roast on your back there. Little rump roast, Danny. Yeah, he sure does. Before it had hair on it. Boo. Hate puberty.